Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Tomorrow is my birthday and I've just been sitting here reflecting on, what's happened this last year and what I'm trying to accomplish next year. One thing that I love is that my birthday is exactly a week after New Year's. So it's, of course, a birthday is always a time of reflection, but with the new year also just happening, I'm really big on goal setting. And yeah, I just really love that my birthday is so close to the new year. I am just sitting in a parking lot right now. I know a lot of my videos are me sitting in the car, but it's when I have time as a mom to record. Baby girl's taking a nap in the back. We just pulled up to a store that I'm going to shop at, and since she's taking a nap, I'm going to take the time to get these thoughts out and get these reflections down. It is the last day that I am 39 years old. You heard that right. Tomorrow is my 40th birthday. I'm just very, very grateful and happy with where my life is right now, with what I have accomplished in my first 40 years of life, with, the things that I've acquired, the life that I've created, the relationships that I've fostered. I am really, really in a good place and am so grateful for the support system that I have, for the children that I have, the family that I have, the friends that I have. And I just wanted to record this video to timestamp that, to timestamp how grateful I am for all those things. As I approach my 40th birthday, I know that this season that I am in, being a mom to young kids, is truly special, and it is something that I am 100% enjoying right now. I never thought that I would be a stay-at-home mom at 40 years old, and I'm not like, I don't want to say that I'm a real stay-at-home mom, but like I do have a job. I just have an extended amount of time. I am lucky enough to have 7.5 months of maternity leave. And I'm really, really grateful that I'm able to have such a long leave. I have enjoyed just being there for all the moments with my kids and waking up when they wake up at 8:30 and go to sleep with them at 9:30 sometimes. Like I I love letting my kids run the day and doing what they want to do, whether it's being a kid and playing on the floor or going to explore a museum or the millions of other things that I do throughout the day, like just going to the park and jumping, going down the slide, or going through the apparatus and chasing my son. Like I am fully enjoying being a mom right now. I am fully enjoying having a 3-year-old and a 4-month-old, and I'm loving the season of life that I am in. I've always wanted to be a mom. I have dreamed about literally this time in my life for, I want to say, ever since I was like 20 years old. I thought I was going to be a quote unquote like young mom and have kids in my 20s, and I didn't have my first kid until I was 36 and my second kid at 39. And I'm so happy, in reflection now looking back, I'm so happy that I waited to have kids so that I could be carefree and travel the world and do whatever my heart desired whenever I desired, and didn't have that responsibility of being, as people would say, tied down to kids and a home and all of that. I waited until I was 35 years old to buy a home and got married at 36, and for the last 5 years have been living in my dream life. Just saying that, like, it feels so good to be living the life that I always dreamed of. And I feel so, so, so successful in this game of life because I get to stay at home with my kids at the age of 40 and celebrate a birthday with my son and my daughter and my husband. And I'm not like a millionaire or anything like that, but I have everything that I need. Everything that I want, I already have. Like the house, the car, the clothes, like all that stuff. I have everything that I need, and money is not an issue right now. And I'm just so proud of the life that I'm living. I'm so proud of the woman that I am. And this season of life is just that much sweeter because of all the hard work that I've put in to get to where I am today. So, yeah, I wanted to just reflect on that and like share where my head is and my mindset. I am so grateful for 16-year-old Amanda getting her first job at at the mall, and I've been working ever since then, and I've saved up money and lived my wildest dreams and gone to 5 different continents and so many different countries, have met so many different people and hung out in circles that in LA that some people don't ever get to hang out in. And I feel like I've truly lived an amazing life. I'm so proud of who I am today, of how far I've come. I used to be a lot more shallow than I am today. I used to not understand how, or not even care about how other people lived. And today I am a lot more empathetic, and I want to make a mark on this world. I want to share my perspective and my experience and help those who are still developing themselves, who are still growing, who are searching for something. I want to help those who were in my shoes, who see themselves similar to me. And I think that that's a big reason why I have started to create these videos. I think that that's a big reason why I want to document my experience and share my beliefs, for my mindset, for lack of better words, because I've gotten a lot out of this platform, YouTube, to be specific. I've watched others, and I have gotten encouragement and inspiration, and I just want to continue to keep that circle going, keep that cycle going for other people out there. So if you've come across my video, like, thank you so much for taking the time to learn about me, to watch my journey, to see my experience. I would love to help other moms, other mothers out there to achieve their dreams, to have the life that they've always envisioned, to make that easier and better. And I'm hoping to continue to create content that will inspire you and help you to get to where you want to be. One thing that's worked for me is thinking about where I want my life to be 10 years from now and doing a backup plan from that. And I feel like my 30-year-old self wasn't ever thinking about, oh, 10 years from now, this is what I want. And now that I'm about to be 40, I feel like always thinking about the future, and setting yourself up for success in the future is the cheat code. Like, that is how you can truly be successful. If you don't know what you want, if you aren't working towards that daily, if you're just living life randomly, then you're not going to get to where you ultimately want to be. And that's not to say that like every day you have to work hard and grind, but you do need some type of map. Like, you do need some type of direction to get you to that end goal. And I feel, since I have been so successful in creating the life of my wildest dreams that I want to share how I did that and share, this happiness. Like what what happens when you get everything that you want? You get peace, you get health, you get a beautiful family, you get love. Like when you get everything that you want, life is easy. And not to say that like I don't have my challenges and struggles and that everything is perfect. Everything is not perfect. But I'm not stressed, My stress is that there's dishes in the sink. My stress is that my carpet is not vacuumed. Like, in the big scheme of things, that is small. My stress is that I haven't folded the clothes that came out of the dryer yet, that they're just laying in the corner right now. In the grand scheme of things, that is small stress. And yes, I would love for my house to be organized and for every single hair on my head to be perfectly curled and for me to not have gray roots, but this is I'm this is life. This is me. I'm trying to just be as authentic as possible and hope that I will find a community of moms out there that can relate. And yeah, my videos in the car, my, talks of life, as you will, for all you moms out there, having a baby sleeping and just allowing them to sleep is okay. Taking some time for yourself while they sleep is okay. Yes, I could be shopping in the store right now while baby girl sleeps, but I can also just be here reflecting on how great life is and thinking about what my 40th year of life is going to bring. So I'm like, I know I'm rambling and that, everyone might not care, but I want to document this for myself. I want to document my experience, and I want to, just have these videos to look back on, to see. I know 10 years from now when I'm 50, like I'm going to be in a completely different spot than I am now. I'm going to have a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I'm going to hopefully be going from soccer practice to basketball practice to baseball practice to gymnastics to dance class. Like, then I will be in the era of soccer mom, as they would say, and driving my kids all around and making sure that uniforms are clean and getting snacks for the team. And that will be that era 10 years from now. Right now I am in the era of mom with young kids and holding space for their emotions and teaching my son impulse control and teaching my daughter how to sit up and roll over. Like that is what I'm spending my time with right now, and I love it. I truly, truly do love that. This whole season is about like just playing with my kids and exploring life and seeing things through their eyes and explaining things to them and setting them up for success and making sure that they are growing strong muscles and strong brains. My home is where the magic happens. My home is my child's playground. It is my child's classroom, and how I carry myself at home, the things that I do for my children at home, like that is the most important thing to me right now. I have some opportunities to improve my home in regards to organization and cleanliness, and that is my goal. Another one of my goals this year, to set up systems so that my house is on autopilot and so that clothes are getting cleaned every single week and floors are getting vacuumed and toys are being disinfected and all the things that we all manage on a day-to-day basis. I want to set up systems for that to ensure that my mental load is not as heavy as it has been, as it has felt. I think to me, being 40, it's like that halfway mark practically, you know? Of course, I would love to live to be, 90 years old, but if I lived to be 80 years old, I think I would have accomplished everything that I would have ever wanted to accomplish in life. Now, when I say that, I'm thinking like when I'm 80, I want to be a grandma to a little boy and a little girl, one from my son, one from my daughter. So I want to have 4 grandkids. I want to be able to still play with them and to run with them and to go to the beach with them and to enjoy them. And so ideally, when I am 80, I'll have a 10-year-old grandchild all the way to a 2-year-old grandchild, knowing that there is a gap between my kids and, hoping that my kids don't have twins. I would love to have 4 grandchildren. And that means that my kids will have kids when they're 30, which is normal, in my opinion. If my daughter has her first kid at 30, um, then we're we're good. These are the things that I think about. Like, these are the things when I'm like planning for the future, I'm thinking about like, okay, when I'm 80, if I want to have 4 grandchildren by 80, then when I'm 70, I need to have my first grandchild. And that's 30 years from now. And if my kids are having their first children at 33 and 30, then I'm definitely going to have 4 grandkids by 80. Like, that's that work back plan that I'm thinking of. Not forcing my kids to have children, but like just making sure that, okay, well, let me make sure that, by 20, they are going out and exploring this world so that they have 10 years to explore the world before becoming a mom or a dad. Like, just little things like that are what I'm talking about with this work back plan. It's not as important to me on how I physically look now that I'm 40 years old. I am someone who has previously been very vain and has always cared about my body and what I wear and having my nails done and having, my hair done and wearing makeup. Like, I never wear makeup now. If anything, I might do a little bit of eyebrow fill in and like some mascara. And that is it. I haven't been wearing makeup for a while. Not for any reason in particular. I just reprioritized all that time that I used to have to get ready into now taking care of my kids. Like, I would much rather make sure that I'm breastfeeding my kids and making them some food and, helping them to get ready than taking that time for myself. I wash my hair maybe 2 times a week and style it and then just throw it up in a bonnet and I will have 3-day-old curls. That's just, yeah, like how I look is important to me, but I'm not spending a lot of time. I'm not investing a lot of time in making sure that I have like the fresh new clothes. My mom uniform, for lack of better words, is leggings and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt and my Birks. Now, do I have 20 sweatshirts and 40 leggings? Yes. But I'm not like buying new clothes and investing in, you know, material things right now. I'm investing my money into experiences for my children and saving any leftover money for that next house that we're going to buy. Right now, yes, I am a homeowner, but it is of a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. And my entire family sleeps in one bed. My husband, myself, my 3-year-old, and my 4-month-old. I have a bassinet next to the bed for baby girl, and she sleeps in that until my husband gets up to go to work at 5 a.m. Once he gets up to go to work to 5 a.m., she then comes into bed with us, in all honesty. And then we get up, 3 hours later or whatever it is. We are all sleeping in one bed, in one room, and I love having my babies in my bed. Do I miss touching my husband and cuddling with him? 100%. But my babies are only going to be so small for so long, and I want to enjoy having them under my arms now. I want to enjoy being able to cuddle with them now when they're so small. I think that the only other thing that is really, really important to me right now is my personal health. And it's important in a different way right now. So I have always loved being active. I've always loved working out and feeling strong and powerful. Now my health is important to me so that I can keep up with my son if I'm running after him or lift him, or you know, I want to be able to kick a ball and play catch with him and be good at it. So keeping up my athleticism and making sure that I am healthy is to ensure that I can play sports with my kids. And I 100% can do all of those things right now, but I want to make sure that I'm able to still do that, 18 years from now, when baby girl is a senior in high school and is, competing at state for track. Like, I want to be able to like show her the right form, or like whatever it is. Like, not saying that I'm going to be her coach, but I just want to be able to at least get into the positions. And so making sure that I am healthy and have muscle mass now and have energy to continue to be with them is what's important to me. I want to make sure that I'm watching my weight and I'm fueling my body in the right way so that I have a clear head and am able to, yeah, just interact with them without feeling depleted, without my hormones being off or whatever it may be. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've covered a lot of random topics in this video, and that's just where my mind is right now. Like, I'm truly reflecting on everything. The last 5 years, most importantly, are like what I've been reflecting on, and who I am as a mom and as a wife, and who I want to be this year and who I want to continue to be, and like the little shifts that I want to change in order to make life easier. And I just want to kind of come on here and share that so that I can hold myself accountable and look back and see how great, not only how great I'm doing, but like reflect on the things that I wanted to do, and like see like, okay, am I going to get there in a year? Am I going to get there in 5 years? Am I going to get there in 10 years? Like, these are all just little things that yeah, I just wanted to share. And thank you for listening. Thank you for, yeah, tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to post them down below. I'm happy to share my perspective and continue to share my experience. And if I get interaction from you, then I'll know what you want to hear too. So, once again, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.